Oh, didn't see you there. Welcome back to another video here on the John Doc YouTube. Before we get started with that, you guys know we're giving away this nitrous Mustang Boomhauer LS swap Holley EFI, and we have a huge announcement to make today. This is a long time coming over here at LS Nasty. We're opening up a new division for you people at home. It is the small block Ford Nasty. We got brand new shirt out, and it is absolutely amazing. It is the small block Ford Nasty first ever shirt, and it says distributor in the front, party in the back, like all you small block Ford guys know. So you guys can go over to lsnasty.com. So now we got merch for you Ford guys, and we got merch for you GM guys. Mopar guys, I don't know what to tell you.
Keep hitting them crowds.
Yeah, keep hitting them crowds. Go to lsnasty.com. Every item you purchase is an entry to win. We got those new small block Ford Nasty shirts up there. We're going to have small block Ford Nasty hats later on this week. We got a bunch of LS Nasty shirts, hats, stickers. I'm wearing one of the brand new hats. Look at that. It's got Slick Rick on the hat. That is on the website as well. So you guys can go down to lsnasty.com. It's the first link in the description below. And like I said, every item you purchase is an entry to win. All right, y'all, welcome back to another video here on the John Doc YouTube channel. We are in the shop working away, chipping away at some stuff. We got a lot of big changes going on to just about everything here in the shop. And I want to talk to you about the OG cow. You guys saw I made a video how we're bringing it back, and then the battery was dead, and this car has been having some issues lately, and we literally, by accident, found out what was going on with it, and we're going to talk to you guys about that. It's going to be the most ridiculous thing. We've been fighting this issue for a while. I ended up switching fuel pumps, went down to the Christmas tree race. The car ran terribly, and you guys are going to absolutely die when you find out what the issue is. But we got the black sheep here, and we got this thing getting some upgrades. We're getting a big catch can burn down tank with a tube at the top set up for the car, because this one right here is a little small in volume. And we're actually just getting a new QA1 carbon fiber drive shaft's gonna be going in there. It's got a bunch of really good parts, trying to make the car a little bit more consistent, a little bit more reliable. Some parts that we've been concerned about that said maybe we're gonna have an issue with, we're getting rid of those. So we're trying to just have a really solid program here. So all right, let's get into it here. I'm gonna shut the door so we get the proper lighting here, and you guys are literally about to lose your mind when you guys find out what's going on with it. All right, so yesterday got this thing out, got a new battery in there, got it all cleaned up. We're gonna head to the track. Ended up not going to the track, but before we did any of that stuff, I needed to put fuel in it. So the setup on the car, if you guys don't know, it is a 2012 COWMARO SS. It's got the stock block. It is a 6.2 liter block, aluminum block, but it's a 416 stroker. It's got Texas Speed crank, Cali Comstar rods, Wiseco pistons, set of ported LSA heads by LME, some BTR 660 valve springs on there, stock intake ID 1700 injectors. I run a 4 triple pump fuel system. I run their whole system with a stock intake. It's got the nice fuel rails on there for the 4 stuff. It's got a power glide. It's got the drive shaft shop 9-inch. This is like one of their OG 9-inch kits. So it's got cast housing, still independent rear suspension. It's got strange coilovers all the way around, 15-inch conversion in the rear. It's got a oversized 4-inch drive shaft in there. Still got factory brakes, still runs on factory computer. Pretty much everything in the car works, minus the AC, because I did end up giving away my AC compressor to someone that needed an AC compressor. So the car itself, it's definitely a street car. It's got factory radiator in there. It's got an ice tank in the back, but it's like a 5.5, 7-gallon ice tank. So you fill it up with water, and it circulates through the air-to-water intercooler. You can just drive it around for hours. It doesn't even get hot. So the car, it's a real deal street car. So when I went to go fill it up, I went to take it to the sheets and put some E85 in it. If you guys remember correctly, we had an issue which warranted us changing fuel pumps. It happened a long time ago where I had some fuel pumps go out and the car would run lean, and I accidentally burn up a set of heads. Not burn them up to the point where I torched them, but you could see where it was running lean and getting hot. So the car would cut out under heavy throttle, where you'd just be wide open in it, and it would cut out and it'd come back in, and it'd cut out and it'd come back in, and you'd just be like, dang, what the hell is that? Is it the throttle body? It's still got that drive-by-wire throttle body. Clearly, it's not. It was always a fuel delivery issue. We did find out that with the factory saddle-style tanks, that you have to have at least a half a tank of fuel in the car, or else it will slosh and it will, have that lean cut. But I was running the car with a bunch of fuel in the tank, and it was still lean cutting. Now, what's weird is I put it on the dyno, and it wouldn't happen on the dyno. So I was like, dude, it's got to be fuel slosh, so I had to fill it up even more. Well, Lo and behold, it wasn't. Now this right here drives me crazy because this is like the reason why I haven't been driving this car, why I haven't been racing this car, because it would drive me absolutely nuts. I hate taking a car out somewhere and it performing terribly because you put a lot of time, you put a lot of money. I'll test them until I get them figured out. And this thing right here was proven for a while, and all of a sudden it just started having all these issues, and I was like, what's going on with it? I can't figure it out, and I just put it in the corner. I'd mess with something else. It's one of my favorite cars, my first car, and I really enjoy racing it. It's pretty badass for what it is. You guys are about to die when you see this. All right, so right here we have a 4-fuel system. This is their fuel pump controller. I'm sorry the lighting's terrible in here. Let me get a legitimate light. All right, so this is the 4, it says it right here, pump controller, the FC3 stage pump controller. And what this is I got a triple pump fuel system in here. So I got 3 right now. I got 525 Hellcat pumps in the factory tank, and they come on progressively through a Hobbs switch. So when they see different amounts of boost, they'll kick on. So there's no point to ride around with having 3 fuel pumps on there when you only need 1 for cruising. Then when you get into heavy throttle, when the fuel demand goes up, then all 3 turn on. So as you can see here, it's got your powers and grounds, and then it's got your remote ground, and then it has chassis ground and battery power. And I know what you guys are saying. Right here, you got this big old, there's little set screws in here, okay? This car's a heavy car, a lot of solid mount stuff. It vibrates, I'd say, pretty aggressively sometimes. So all these set screws in here were loose. And the main power, battery power right here, which is this cord ropes around right there and is on the positive side of the battery, there was no set screw. Set screw was missing. So this cable was literally in there just loosely. It was just in there just chilling. When you accelerate, it would go back and it wouldn't connect to anything. So everything would just shut off. Then when you'd slow down, it would go back forward, reconnect, power the fuel pumps back up, supply fuel, then it'd go wide open throttle again, and then the same thing would just happen over and over and over and over. So this right here, literally, I'm not even going to pull it out because I got everything tight in there, but the Allen-headed bolt that is like the set screw in there to keep everything intact, to make this secure, was missing. So for, I don't know how long I've been running the car without that, but I've known about this issue. This would explain why it wouldn't have that issue when we were on the dyno, because on the dyno, there would be no G-force that would pull that cord, that little power wire, it would pull it back and make it disconnect. I don't know. So right now I got the car filled up with fuel. I got it washed yesterday. It looks pretty good. I drove around, drove it all the way to Sheets, filled it up with E85, had no issues at all. Drove great. I made a couple wastegate pulls. The car is very strong on wastegate. I was like, damn, dude, this thing's pretty sweet. So now I know what you guys are saying. Well, when are you going to race it next? And I've mentioned it a couple times before. I said I was planning to take Colorado to this race in Darlington for the no prep, and now I am not going to be there with Colorado because that project got delayed a little bit. So I'm going to take the cow, and we're going to try it on the no prep again. I'm not sure if it's really a good no prep contender. It's pretty heavy. It's IRS, but I don't really know if that makes any difference from all of my knowledge with no prep stuff. Obviously, compared to a race car, it's definitely outgunned, but it has a lot more horsepower than the silver car has. So the silver car, we were able to get it to leave pretty good, but then we'd run out of power pretty much from anything from like 2 seconds on, where this thing has a lot more power that we could apply from 2 seconds on. So if we can get this to leave the same and then be able to apply more power at the back, I think we could be good. I think. This is all a thought here. I'm thinking on paper it sounds good. Now whether this thing goes out there and gets destroyed first round, I mean, it'd be par for the course for this thing on a no prep setting, because the first no prep I went out there, it went out and broke the input shaft. The converter that's in the car is definitely not set up for no prep. It's a very tight converter. It couples extremely hard, and that helps this car do really good on radials, but on the no prep stuff, it's going to be iffy. All right, first order of business, we're going to put a set of slicks on this thing. I don't really like putting slicks on this thing, but no prep, you have to. I ran Mickey Thompson stiff wall slicks on this the first time. I think the Mickey Thompson stiff wall slicks are really good tire for like leftover prep or mediocre prep or racing on a racing surface. I think the Hoosier tires, the CO7, at least what I've seen from on the Silver Mustang, it's a pretty badass tire for the no prep stuff. So I got me a set here. We're going to slap them on here. I'm going to pop these radials off. I keep running the used radials off the black sheep on here, so I got a set right here. We take them off after about 30 passes. The tread on them is really good, but the sidewall, you can definitely notice a difference in the sidewall stiffness. That car really, you know, going 1.0 60 foots really hits the sidewall super hard. So after a certain amount of passes on there, we pull them off, try to keep it consistent, you know, run 30, 35 passes on there. So I've been running these. So now I got another set once I'm done with the slicks to put on here. But for now, we're going to, you want my hand-me-down tires, Phil? You do?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
So you want those?
Yeah. I don't know.
Here, come put your face on camera and tell the people about.
I don't know. I get these though.
No, these are for
you-
this. No, you could have
Oh,
those.
so
though.
you're just gonna start taking those tires up and putting on this?
Yeah, that's what I do. And then I'll give you those.
The bar is like a third of what this is right now on this. This is not gonna work.
Make an offer.
Free.
Yours.
I'm just gonna put them on my car so my car can sit some more. Because those ones probably got a flat spot on the square tires now.
Yeah, no, those are all you do. Those scream your name. These right here for when I get done with the slicks. But I feel good about the Hoosiers on this car.
That? How about these from you when you're done with it?
You want those too?
Yeah.
Oof. Boy, sounds like we're getting some free tires. Yeah, you could. Yeah, when I'm done with those, they're all you.
Right.
What are you putting slicks on?
I don't know, G.
Well, Phil's gonna have slicks on the front and radials on the back.
I'm gonna do an all-wheel drive conversion on it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, just pop the V-lock rings off. Pretty simple. Take that off, pop the wheel off, pop the new slick on there, blow them up, and torque them down. So I'm gonna get doing that real quick, and we'll put them on the car and see how they look. I remember last time I had a slick on there, it looked massive in the fender well. So I'm wondering how this different tire going from the Mickey Thompson to the Hoosier, how it's gonna look. I know they're all 28 10.5, but they're all a little bit different. All right, I was coming over here to break the bead on the tire, and Phil looks like he's about to get a little spicy. What do you got going on over here, Phil?
Just Phil's tire changing and converter service. That did not go away.
Dude, the wheels. All right, got the bead lock rings on, torque down, just got to fill them up with air. Phil, come look how massive this tire looks compared to that radial I had on here.
Well, it's a slick, so
It looks humongous.
there's some air in it.
It looks wumbo.
They're swell.
It's wumbo.
They're swell. They just look square. You got damn square tires on there. They're square but round.
Those things look massive. All right, all you gotta do is fill them up, slap them back on there, and then what are we gonna do?
Get gapped.
You coming testing?
I'm gonna be in Florida.
What about later week testing?
Hold on, wait. Next week?
Yeah,
Like Tuesday?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the way back. Matter of fact, if I get back late enough, well, early enough.
What about Thursday?
Thursday, I'm going to a place that I can't say on camera because this video will be out by then. Said person may watch it, and then the pop-up won't. Damn, I kind of ruined it.
Wow.
We're popping up at Kinston with milkshake.
Oh, hold on. We're doing day testing first of all, so why?
Oh wait.
Yeah, we're
really?
testing during the day. Yeah, from like 11 until like
But that's like
3.
the opposite way of where I gotta go. Though.
Bro, if you want it in here, you'll get it. You'll get it. All right, Phil's about to be the cameraman to tell us how thick
Thick it is.
how thick she looks.
They look kind of small on the car though.
You think?
Yeah.
Like on any other car, they're massive. Remember when I had a set of 28s on Eddie Murphy?
But we had Mickey Thompsons on it. Mickey Thompsons are generally thicker.
How many C's?
2 C's.
2 C's for Mickey Thompson?
Yeah. The Hoosiers get 1 C.
1 C?
Yeah.
Now, Phoenix TA, bitch gets 3 C's.
Honestly, it looks smaller than the radio.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Dude, that Mickey Thompson that was on here was like yay high.
Yeah. Or maybe the suspension hasn't settled yet. Yeah, it went down like an inch.
It's alright. Alright, you there?
Let's do a little burnout, a little squatty and then
We'll be good to go.
good to go.
Yeah, give it a good slap. Get you one, Phil. Get you one.
Left hand side. Good luck.
Alright, well, we're ready to go. No prep racing now. So, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna have fun. It's the Flashlight Fiesta. No, it's not the Flashlight Fiesta. It's Cinco de Mayo something. Palmetto No Prep at Darlington Dragway. 14th, 15th, I think it is. 14th, 15th, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be out there with Boomhauer.
That's a Friday, Saturday thing?
Yeah, Boomhauer we're gonna run, and that'll be a couple days before the end of the giveaway. So we're gonna run the car. What if it wins and then I give it away?
Then you got a winner. No more first round duck.
No more first round duck. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Be sure to go to lsnats.com, get entered your merch, get entered to win a car, buy some merch. We got hats, we got shirts, we got stickers. I got a new shirt coming out very soon. Yeah.
The one that you had on your Instagram story?
No, no one's ever seen that before.
Not the purple? Oh.
That's just been.
Oh. Wasn't that on your Instagram story? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's a secret though.
How's it a secret if it was on your story?
People saw it and they're just like, "What the hell is that?" And I wouldn't elaborate on it.
I screen recorded it, so if y'all want to see it, holla at my Instagram at the under.
Give me this. This video's over.
He gets to buy this round. John Doc got to buy this round. The Black Sheep on the property. He got to buy for the next round.